tell me a little bit about AAUs, and then tell me about Chicago.
Okay, so AAUs was actually like really fun for me. We didn't play like a lot of good competition the first 2 days, but this third day they were like okay, and then the third day we played Montana, and that game was tough. It was very intense, but we were able to pull through and win that one. And then the fourth day, we had to play OTVA, Tampa, and then Kiva, and we lost to Kiva in 3. So that was annoying because we never beat Kiva, but in nationals, the second day, we were able to beat Kiva. And I was super duper happy about that because it just needed to happen. Even though it was only in 3, it's still, we beat Kiva, so.
Kind of want to talk a little bit about, and I actually think this is really interesting. So AAUs and JOs or nationals are different.
Yeah.
Why? Like, explain to me how they operate and why they're so different.
Well, AAUs is like where everybody can go, but nationals you have to win a qualifier to go, or like at least become a runner-up. So we were able to get our bid for nationals in Sunshine State, and that was like the first qualifier, and that's never happened for us before, so that was like a huge accomplishment. We had to beat Houston Skyline to be able to get that bid, and honestly we were tired after. We had to play high performance. We just played to play. Honestly.
So when you said earlier that you didn't play high competition, that was because at AAUs, anybody can play those first 2 days.
Anybody.
So when you're playing with your team at AAUs, and I was there, so that was a lot of fun for me, but how does the team structurally keep their fire and their energy through AAUs and then turn around and play at nationals?
Honestly, I don't know how we did it. I think when the competition gets harder, it makes us better. When it came down to playing in nationals, we had to play, we played Mass, K-State, KC the first day. Then we played Kiva, and then we played Surfside. So like, when we beat all 3 of them, we were like, wow, we're like really good. Yeah.
And Kiva, like you just said, you lost to Kiva at AAUs.
Yeah.
But then you played them on the first day of nationals.
Mm-hmm.
And
we just wanted to beat them so bad, honestly. Like, if we didn't beat them then, we would be so upset with ourselves. So it just had to happen eventually.
Tell me a little bit about the last day of Chicago.
Okay.
How you felt.
Well, the last day of Chicago, we beat this team called Houston Skyline that we beat to have our bid. And then we had to play First Alliance, our second game. And when I tell you, we weren't expecting, well, I know I wasn't expecting to be playing against like an outside hitter that's committed to Texas. Like, I was like, okay. That was unexpected. And also there's this like short girl that was on the right side, and I was not expecting her to like jump so high and block me so much, and I was super duper confused a little bit. I was like, wait. So I had to like work on like hitting high, and that's like my strong suit. I just like to hit like down. And Kelly, she was doing really well, and that really helped our team. Zoe, she's like amazing. She can dig up anything. Ava had a really, really good game that day, and I applaud her because she did really, really well. And Mija got hurt the first game. She rolled her ankle because some girl came under the net. And Charlotte did well every day. So, and then Larissa was able to play and like step in and, change up the offense, which really helped us. But then the third game, so we won the first game. We lost this first game, we won the second game, and we lost the third game. And I can remember the girl served the ball and somebody called out on game point. It was their game point. And I like ducked and the ball hits the back of the line and I just start crying. I was like, oh my gosh, there's no way that just happened. And I didn't even want to look at anybody. And you know, like some people, when you like cry and like people are all over you, I hate that. I'm like, please get away. Like I need some time to just think about what I just did. But I mean, it was the end of the season, so I was kind of sad already, but it didn't have to end like that.
I observed, you know, as you're playing as a 16s and you're working through recruitment and commitments and all that stuff, did you feel pressure that week from scouts? And did you feel like everybody's watching me, or were you just like, I'm just here to play volleyball?
I was just here. I was just there to play volleyball. Honestly, like I don't even see the coaches in the stands. I don't even see people. I think I just really hone in on what I'm supposed to be doing. I mean, if I like turn around, then I see people, but other than that, like I'm in the game and I don't worry about outside distractions. Like if my mom's trying to get my attention, I'm like, stop, you know?
Last day of Chicago, you win a very special award. Tell me about that.
Okay, so when they called my name, I was like, really? You know, I was kind of shocked. And then I stood next to T, which is Terea. Yeah, I stand next to her and she was like, oh my God, you're amazing. I was like, you're the one committed to Nebraska. So, and she's just so amazing, like, oh my goodness. And then they called Kelly's name and I was like, oh my gosh, my teammate. I generally was very thankful for the award. I don't know, like, if it was like voted on or like my team voted, I'm not sure, but whoever voted, thank you very much.
What place did you guys end up in at AAUS, and then what place did y'all end up in at Chicago?
So we both tournaments, we ended up placing third. But now we're like third in the nation, which is crazy because last year, 15th year, we weren't like as like high ranked. So it's really like a blessing to be able to be ranked so high.
What are your expectations for next season?
To be ranked first in the nation. I'm shooting for the stars.
Number 12, Zoe Matias. Number 15, Sophia Oliveira. Number 22, Charlotte Glass. Number 25, Kendall Evans. And number 28, Cindy Zanka. The assistant coaches are Sebastian Pedraza and Brian Fogenauer. And the head coach is Jorge Rivera. And now, will the captain please step forward to accept the third place trophy? Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time. Third place, 16 Open, Tribe, 16 Elite Cardinal. Congratulations.
Tell me a little bit about the journey of Oklahoma.
Okay, so we did like this college camp and Coach Aaron was there. He was like coaching everybody, you know, like you rotate, you play with different coaches, different styles. But we were able to play, I was able to play with him and he like showed some like different things that he wants in his outside hitters. And then Dean pulled me aside and he was like, Oklahoma is interested in you. And I've never really heard of Oklahoma. I don't know, I know them for football, not for volleyball. So I wasn't really like sure, you know what I mean? But I took a chance because Dean was really heavy on, you should check out Oklahoma. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna check it out. And we set it up a visit and I went to the campus. It was such a pretty campus. I was like, oh, I love it here. And like everything about it, like everywhere smells good. Like everywhere. Like in the hotel, in the football like little campus like facility, smelled really nice. Like everywhere, I'm telling you. Amazing smell. But yeah.
What did it smell like? What was it?
I don't know. It's like flowery kind of, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but it smells really good. Like really good. Like me and my another recruit, Mackenzie, we were like impressed with how good it smelled.
Tell me about how you made your decision.
Every place that I was going, I was like, ooh, but you know, you like compare and contrast, and a lot of the boxes that I had checked off at Oklahoma more than it did the other schools. So I was like going with my heart and my gut, and I was like, I should just commit here. And before I called Aaron, I called Coach Dean, and I was like, so how do I like tell him like the other schools? I didn't know how to break it down because I didn't want to come off like, oh, like you're making a bad decision, kind of. So I called Coach Aaron first, and then I called the other coaches, and I'm very happy with my decision. They fed us a lot. We had a lot of meals, but overall, like, I love the campus and I love the facility. Also, I was able to like get into the FCA, and I was able to meet the FCA leader. And he was really funny, and I loved like his vibe and like the way he was talking about like Christian athletes. And we went to church, and I was able to see like everything, like how the church was. But I can always go and like find other churches, and I love spending time with the girls. They were all really funny, so I had a really good like bond with the team, and I think that's really important, especially like recruiting. You know, it's like you're putting yourself like, would I fit here? And I felt like I fit exactly like at Oklahoma.
What was the moment that you were like, yeah, this is it for me?
I don't know. I think overall everything like sold me. I was like, I have to be here. The coaches, the support system that they have, like they have so many like different types of tutors and different types of like people that want to see you succeed in life. So I think that was really, really important for me. So I think that's what sold me.
Have you ever been to Oklahoma before?
No, it was like my first time. It's like kind of like Florida. It's like flat and hot. It was like 104 degrees. So
sounds like Florida.
Yeah, but no humidity.
No
though.
humidity.
Yeah.
So it makes it even better.
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna bring up to Oklahoma from Florida to make it feel like home?
You know, they don't have a Publix, which is no pub subs, but I can make it work.
Maybe they'll have to get you some pub subs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. A little bit. I need a pub sub. I had like a little sleepover with like the team, and I don't know, we were just like goofing off and like making TikToks, you know, normal stuff. And we did like this little thing where it's like, if you know the words to the song, sing along or whatever. And I don't know, that was like really funny. So I was able to really like open up with him.